Hello everyone, and welcome to another Roxadiva YouTube video. In this one, I draw characters from Deltarune. I just started playing this on my Twitch, starting from Chapter 1, even though I've honestly seen like a gobble-gadrillion playthroughs of this game, but my obsession continues. In this video, I draw the three main heroes, Chris, Susie, and Rouse, and I wanted to draw them fallen, and I only looked at their character sprites, because I wanted to give myself a bit of a challenge with this one. If you would be interested in more videos like this, make sure to like and subscribe, and let me know down in the comments below that you liked this one and that you want more, because I will make more. I will make more. Anyways, enjoy me ranting about different characters and my theories on Deltarune. Chris Deltarune was my first victim. They, as a character, are one of my favorite, fictional characters in media right now. This first attempt at drawing sucks ass, so I'm about to restart. But their character and the whole depiction of us, the player, possessing them is one of my new favorite dynamics ever. God damn it, Toby Fox, you did it again. With these characters, I found it a lot more difficult to actually get something down when all I was referencing was a sprite. I love the fact that Chris is outlined in a dark blue and it's not pure black. I love when people use colored outlines. One of my favorite things about Chris's character in the Dark World is the fact that he's blue. Susie still remains purple. Rouse still kind of looks like Azrael, but Chris is just blue. What could this possibly represent, Toby Fox? I want to find out. That annoying dog will face my wrath someday. But anyways, I was having a ball with using a bunch of different, lighter colors to outline bits and pieces of Chris's face, because goodness gracious, their sprite has so many dark colors overlapping where it makes it hard to see the details that I worked kind of hard to get in the first place. But I'm pretty proud of how the armor turned out, although I realized his head was so bulbous, so I cut it down. Say goodbye to Chris's brain, they will think no longer. So here they are, Chris Deltarune. I'm pretty happy with how this one turned out, and I'm glad I lobotomized Chris. Next up was the infamous mean girl, Susie. I don't really draw monster creatures or a lot of furries or anything. I'm a big character, person, human, Chris, drawer. So drawing Susie was genuinely so much fun. I really enjoyed it. Before I privated my Drawing the Amazing Digital Circus, that was the one time I drew a bunny character, which was Jax, and I only drew human characters from that. So trying to actually draw a monster that I like as a character, no offense to Jax, was so fun, and this axe was so fun, and her colors were so fun. The shading on the hair is my favorite, mostly because it reminds me of Roxadiva hair, and I am a narcissist. Not actually, but the shading on it, I thought it was cool. I tried to make it look kind of like the Rude Buster, if that makes any sense. It might not, but I thought it was a fun little add-on. But it kind of it gets shadowed away with all the other little highlights I added to her hair. And oh, I hate the color purple, but her purple is okay. Her purple's an exception. So here she is. Susie Gaster. I mean, Susie. And last but not least, Rouse. Unfortunately, Rouse's fallen sprite is literally just a pile of fluff and clothes, so I decided that Rouse is just going to be chilling. Rouse gets to survive unhurt, just fine, because I have never drawn a creature like Rouse before, and he was much easier than the last two, with Chris and Susie being very detailed creatures. Rouse is kind of just a pile of fluff with horns and a little dress and scarf and glasses, and the only thing I struggled with are the feet, because those toes are atrocious. Absolutely atrocious. Regardless, Rouse is a very cute character, and also keeps a lot of secrets from us, which really annoys me whenever I play the games. Toby Fox try not to write extremely vague dialogue, challenge extremely impossible. Anyways, I had a lot of fun with the shading on him. I think he's such a little cutie patootie, even if he gets on my nerves a lot. I like the fact that he's developing his own interests. I also really enjoyed going in with my white outlines again, because they're my favorite thing to do. So here he is. Little Rouse, so cute. How much do you think he's worth? I think it's like $32. Now, before the final reveal, I thought I would talk about the future of this channel a little bit more. This is my first draw with me that I've made that I've taken genuinely seriously, so I'd like to go ahead and thank you for watching up to this point. I was thinking that I would do more challenges like this, and I wanted to ask for your input. Would you be interested in sketchbook days? Would you be interested in more digital days? Or would you be more interested in me editing down VODs to be more like video game videos? I really do love being Roxadiva, and I appreciate all of my wonderful rockers on Instagram more than you'll ever know, along with my wonderful rockers and gang on Twitch. You guys mean like the actual world to me. You have no idea. Streaming with you makes me so happy. And if you're new and you subscribed, I want to say thank you, and I hope you stick around because I have a lot of fun here. I know I'm very tranquil and calm right now, but usually I'm screaming, especially if you find me on my Twitch, twitch.tv/Roxadiva. I am shameless. Anyways, let's get into the reveal of the 3 fallen heroes, aka the Fun Squad, aka the Lancer Fan Club, aka second tier swears I can't say. And here they are in all of their beautiful glory. I realized that Rouse looked way too happy, so I made him angry. If you have played through or watched a playthrough of Chapter 5, this is how I interpret his little sprite when he's looking at the Chapter 5 semi-antagonist. I think he's adorable. I think my favorite one is Susie. I love Susie. And sure, you can bash on me for that hand in the front, but I like to think that since she's a monster, her monster claws just look a little funny. And I think her axe looks awesome, and I think she turned out awesome. I also really like Chris, because as they are very nonchalant, and even in death, they look nonchalant. Meanwhile, Rouse over here looks like he's coming from Sesame Street, but I'm pretty happy with this turned out, and I hope you are too. This is the end of the YouTube video. Oh no, I guess I'll have to see you later. Have a glorious day and night, and I'll see you on Twitch or Instagram or whenever I see you next. Rock on. Bye-bye.